Okay, Dr. Werner.
Yes.
This is fun. We've been putting things away for 2 days, and tell us about these wonderful bits of science equipment we're going to get to use.
Well, I mean, if we, let's go down over
Okay.
here. One nice thing is that everything has its place.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that the teachers know that in this particular cabinet, that this is all of our glassware in here. So what is this called here? A beaker, yes. And then we have our flasks here. Down at the bottom you see some of the big liter graduated cylinders. And we know exactly where everything is in here.
Excellent.
And so if a teacher calls us to our office, we'll know exactly what cover. Because sometimes in the first year the teacher will actually say, well, I can't find this piece or I can't find that piece. Well, we know, we'll tell them to go down to that fourth cabinet and the second shelf, and that's where you're going to find the 400 milliliter beakers.
Excellent.
But anyway, this is the kind of equipment that a lot of people would associate with the lab.
And
Now
that's
let's just,
quality equipment.
yeah, it's all you know, Pyrex or Chymac.
Grade, yeah.
This is these are triple beam balances, and these balances are still used in research labs, not for fine tuning, but for weighing out things like media and things like that. The students use this actually from 4th grade up. Okay, so we're in your middle school laboratory right now, but they will have learned how to use these before they get to 5th grade. Okay, and they use those. So that's kind of a piece of equipment that you may expect to see in the lab. Now, you can now move into some of the kinds of equipment that you're probably only going to find in a lab learner lab. This is a spectrophotometer. And a spectrophotometer is a piece of equipment that we can set different wavelengths of light here, and then we put samples in here, and we can actually use this instrument to determine the concentration of various reactants or reagents. We can follow chemical reactions in real time as they occur. So it's
amazing.
I never used one of these until I was at Cornell, until I was in college. So even in a high school laboratory, you're not necessarily going to find a spectrophotometer, which is too bad because there's a lot of great experiments that can be done with it.
Yeah.
Over here we have the middle school microscope that we use. And as you can see, this is a biocular microscope.
This is not your run-of-the-mill, cheap microscope that breaks the 3rd time you use it.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of microscope that we would have used in our histology class at the medical school.
Wow.
And one of the things that it has, in addition to really good optics, it has an oil immersion lens. And that allows the students to get all the way up to 1,000 magnification, 1,000-fold magnification. And what's nice is then, at 1,000 magnification, they can actually look at bacteria. So they'll look at the kind of bacteria that causes pneumonia, for example. And there's something, and once you finally have seen bacteria, you can realize that they're just a physical thing. Okay, so we can model bacteria, we can look at pictures of bacteria, we can do that, but to actually see the real thing,
that's exciting.
helps an awful lot. And basically, everything that's in this lab is used in the curriculum. There's nothing in here that won't be used, and there's nothing that you need that's not in here.
Yeah, you give us everything we need.
Right.
All the teachers receive your personal training.
Correct.
Everything's in the lab for the students. The students are trained from day one how to use it appropriately. I mean, I think about our kids going to college. They'll walk into lab classes there having years of experience with this kind of
Right.
That's going to put them ahead of the game
Oh, yes.
compared to other students from other schools.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
Well, great. Thanks.